so hard to hear. That's no wonder he doesn't respond to us. You can't even hear the.
To avoid fainting, I can't stand. I won't be able to get it up. It's gonna be a couple of weeks.
Brad's catchphrase would be like, "Oh God, my hair."
Yellow hair.
If you ask Brad a question about his life, he will tell you his entire life story. So
Okay,
we're
we
gonna
can
have to
continue.
cut it off at some point.
Do you want to know what's ironic about the statement you just said? Sure, we're just winging it.
Bury the dead. Life that comes next buries the rage. Light a match and reignite the flames. This ain't the end, we're here to stay. We rush into the unknown. Fearless embrace, come and pray with us. Rage. Won't stop until sweet victory. We are the storm that sends our. As worlds collide, we will fight and we will make it out alive. Bruised and battered, we will battle till the morning sun will rise. We are the storm that sends. 'Cause that rage. Bury the dead.
Rage and something flames. My words are like 2 words in that song. Because we are the storm. Rage. Light a match and reignite the bury the dead. I fucking hate that. I was like, no, and then I closed my eyes and I hit my nose on the microphone. I'm like,
Oh, it totally knocks you out of it.
Yeah, it's a-
Totally. I hope that was cool for you, Tulip Girl. That was fun.
are we playing till 8?
No, 7.
Oh, thank God. I really thought we had 2 hours left. I was like, oh.
Just not feeling good, huh? Good. Joe, speak. This is awkward. Hey, Brad, are you gonna come in here? We're live streaming. Guys, you know you have a real drummer when he's fucking going hard and all that he's rocking out to is the sound of beep, 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 beep.
What a jazz.
When you only
spinner.
have a click, I mean, just the world's your oyster to do anything.
You can
But
still
yeah,
do that with,
that's true.
if it was like keys or something, like the church stuff.
Are you
That would
saying
be awesome.
you would prefer to play to a click
No.
than music? Okay.
No, but music at
Just
least.
needed to clarify.
There's even more so of a context.
Turn
so if, like
it
you're
off! No!
Gonna lose my click when he goes to town. Gonna play it on drum like I'm what? Bug him down the road. God, he's not happy.
Shit. Hang on, I don't know the words to this song.
I have 3 tattoos.
I have a lot. I don't know.
I have the Shiar star from Nintendo for my friend who passed away, an Armad. He was a Twitch mod. Halocene, which I gotta fucking remove now because Addy made us change the logo. I should have did what Joe did and just get like something arbitrary that said Halocene in like a timeless font.
No, we got that because we
Instead,
hit
Instead, I got this fucking put your 3D glasses on.
No, we got that.
Look at my tattoos popping out.
When we hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube and 10,000 followers on Twitch, that's when we got that. And that's
Yeah,
what
but
the
I thought that
logo
was gonna
at
be
the
our
time.
official logo for like that. You know what I mean? Like, look at all bands; they stick with the logo. But I was like, no, we need a fucking diamond. But I will say, now that we flipped it upside down, did you talk to the merch company yet?
I didn't.
Can you please follow up on that?
No, you can.
I haven't even.
Get your guitar, please. We have a bunch of people
Now
that
it
have
looks
joined
like
us.
a mod shield in storage. Now I'm kind of stoked on it. Now I kind of like it. But that's only because I flipped it upside down. Because
Glitch
sometimes.
H was before Halocene sold out.
Can you jam at 4/7? Is that a thing? Would it?
Side me's at 584,000.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was it this hour? I was talking when you answered.
I've answered twice.
I can't hear you. Would you just stop talking and tell me how many views it got? I put my friggin' tone knob back on. Hey, could you do me a slight favor?
You need to put your toenail back on?
No. Give me a second. I need to go get a flathead screwdriver real quick.
What did he say? Oh, they want a dumpster fire. All right, great.
Go play drums.
So I'll go play drums and Joe will be on guitar.
Yep. And then back to the E. Or back to the A. So it's gonna go like this. One. Just copy me. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Hold on, Addie.
That sounded
Brad?
whack.
Well, what, Addie? Hold on. I'm busy.
How do I turn this up?
What?
How do I turn it up?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, so turn me up.
Your vocal?
Turn up Joe. Me.
Joe vocal.
Me, Joseph.
Drums
Malazy.
or vocal?
Literally says Joe. Turn it up. How do I turn up my ear?
That's Joe.
Just the knob. It should be on the on your volume.
There's one knob.
There's just one knob.
There's one knob, literally.
And
Oh,
then
on
it-
back this one.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty sure that's the only knob. Is there another knob on there?
Check. No,
Here-
I'm
here's-
looking at the Elisa.
Here's
so
Addie
sorry.
playing.
That's loud.
So do you wanna sing too? You wanna sing the verses and I'll sing the chorus?
All
Wanna
right.
train wreck it?
Yeah, let's.
This mix is unbearable, Joe. How do you deal with
I know.
this?
That's what I say every time I go.
Oh my god.
What do you
Like
mean,
the music is, well, I guess you need the music loud, but it's so hard to hear. That's no wonder he doesn't respond to us. You can't even hear the. Ah!
Do it. Oh, we're off.
okay,
All right, here we go.
okay.
Here we go. Here we go. All right, Joe. Here we go. All right, here we go. This is
Are
train
you
wreck.
starting? Don't quite know.
Play, Addie.
Oh shit.
I have been. The drums are muted, you idiot.
How I feel.
Fucking hate
Yeah. Is that Addie?
you. No, seriously. Yeah, it is Addie on the drums.
Your grace.
This is way not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Find my own.
If I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Woo! Yeah! Where's the applause button? Yeah, where'd it go? That's more like this.
Yeah.
Drums.
Are, like we're too quiet and the drums are too loud,
all
or
I
what?
can hear are drums.
Really?
Yeah. So it's so hard. Yeah, even the track. Like the track is kind of loudish,
Yeah.
but it's like mostly drums. So I don't have good
One
enough
person's
time.
dialed in is another person's
That's
far
the thing is I
behind.
have such terrible time. So all I hear is my time, and
Your
then I'm
time.
like, I can't play to that.
What do you mean? You are the time, so.
I can't keep time. I'm playing to the track.
Gotcha.
Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? What are you doing? What are you laughing at? Stop. Stop.
I can't recreate it. I can't
Stop.
recreate
Stop the song.
The rest of the audience saw it.
What?
It was just you singing all dramatically, and then it was just a shot of Joe's butt, like just
Joe's butt. Why?
blam right on screen.
Did he stand up or something?
Yeah, he
Oh.
was standing up and bending.
Let's try it again.
Sorry.
Like how I started or just my current inspiration? The current inspiration is I like my way of life, so I keep doing it. That's why. But you know,
I would
before
assume they mean what inspired you to become a
before you
musician.
guys showed up at 840 strong, and it was just me and my pillows with T-shirts on them. That never happened. I forgot how old I was. I was probably like 18 or 17 or something like that. And I didn't have any clean pillowcases, but I had like 3 or 4 pillows. I was like a pillow whore. My friend came over, and she was like, "Is that like your audience?" Because it was like a bunch of pillows with T-shirts on them, so it looked like fake people, like lined up on my bed, like I was practicing to
you
the pillows.
do that though.
What? No, I don't.
You put shirts on your
Oh no! Nowadays I put shirts on my ice packs because it's too
Yeah.
cold to put directly on my face.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I sleep really hot, my head gets like sweaty, so
I'll just like find all these shirts with ice packs in them like
She
for
comes up and
weeks.
be like, "Whose shirt is this?" I'm like, "It's mine. I swear, babe. There's 2 of them. It was gold. I promise." I don't know.
Thank you, Frankie
What?
Jamesy.
I mean,
you don't know?
I didn't want to play guitar until I found out who Blink-182
It
was
the
in high school.
Blink-182 CD thing, right?
Huh? No, I just thought they were fucking hilarious, and like, I was like, oh, I guess I think I want to try to play guitar, so I played guitar. I was 15 when I decided to play. I think I was 16 when I officially started.
Okay, Joseph,
There
your
you go.
inspirations to start doing music for a living.
Okay, try to make it brief. I'll go like kind of how Brad did. I started later in life. I was like 21, I think, and I literally started because I started having heart problems where I couldn't like play sports. Like my heart would flutter and I'd have to stop like 2 minutes in. And one thing that didn't do that was playing drums, and I started with Rock Band on Xbox. And I was like, all right, I'm pretty good at this. And then I got an E-kit and then so on. And then I started playing in bands. But the reason, just like Brad would be Blink-182, would be like a main reason, just like, oh, I would love to like do that. And that was always like the goal, like the pie in the sky. But at a certain point, I was just like, you know what? Why couldn't I just drum for a living in any way possible? If that means teaching, if that means doing bar gigs, if that means making it in a band, whatever that means, I'm going to try to put in the work to be able to do one or all of those things.
You didn't
So-
need to do
but-
anything.
Huh?
Keep talking. I was telling her.
No,
to
I think
fix
that was
your
it.
volume.
Oh, sorry, I'm doing it again. I don't remember. I think I just like got into it again because of the heart thing, and I've always like enjoyed watching people play drums. So I was like, why not? I'm gonna go after this like kind of on the side as I'm working jobs that I hate, and then I guess like at some point the goal was to turn that into, oh, I'm making money drumming, and then it's like half my income, and then hopefully one day it's full income. And that definitely took a long time, but
A long time.
a long time.
Oh my god, so long. So long.
I don't know. My answer's like really long.
No, it's not. She liked Avril Lavigne. She started playing
It's not true.
in high school. Yeah, it is.
Where does your inspiration to become a musician for a living?
Oh, okay. It's
My
your
dad was a
mom and dad.
guitarist. My mom's boyfriend was in a band. My mom sang. Like everything.
When did you like be like, okay, I want to be in a rock band?
Oh, rock band? Josie
Yeah.
and the Pussycats.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know girls could be in rock bands, but my dad always played guitar, and I thought it was cool, but I'd never seen a girl with a guitar before. And that Josie and the Pussycats movie came out, and I was like, oh, girls can play guitars too? That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't I like
then
music.
I
I
learned how to
listened
play
to
guitar.
music, but like I wasn't like that's fucking cool. I want to do that until I started listening to Blink-182. Like I
I
listened
can agree
to
with that.
Yeah,
I never had the want to like make it. I just loved music, but I was like, I don't care.
I didn't even want to
create.
play it until I like started watching them live and stuff, and I was like, that looks like so much like they're having a blast.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually in my head, I was like, well, musicians are kind of boring, and like
Really?
yeah,
I had
well,
that
I
in my
didn't-
head,
I didn't-
like
you know
kind of
what I mean?
geeky, nerdy.
Not just that, just like
See, I grew up around it, so I knew it wasn't
I did
fucking
not.
boring.
no, I guess that's a bad. That's I don't know. I guess boring isn't the right way. I mean, it not as entertaining. I knew there was like rock and roll and stuff, and like there was because I listened to Limp Bizkit in junior high school, and like not really Kid Rock, but Kid Rock was on TV at the same time, and yeah, they were partiers and rockers, but I just didn't like. Oh, I want to do that. I was like, cool, fucking whatever. And then I don't know. I guess because they entertained me so much, something resonated with the entertainment value that like
Well, you
music
were
didn't come
young. I
first.
mean,
It
yeah.
was like entertaining, and then I was like,
Yeah.
okay, maybe I'll play guitar. I even when I started playing guitar, I don't even know if I was like I want to be in bands yet. I just started playing, and then once I showed up for my first guitar lesson, and he was like, I was like, I'm gonna be a fucking rock star. Listen to that. But it wasn't even that good. It was like,
It truly is like that, though. Anytime you learn
But
your
you're
first
like,
song
oh
on
my
a guitar,
God,
you're
that
like, oh
came
my
out
God,
of
I'm a
me.
genius. Yeah.
fuck yeah.
It's a cool feeling when you first have it.
Yeah.
And then you never have it again, so just hang on to it while you can, folks. No. What to say, Addie, what about the band Heart? I didn't know about the band Heart until I was older. I was a kid. I was like 7.
We don't learn about real musicians
So-
until we're like or later in life.
Yeah, when I was little, I only knew of like Spice Girls and Britney Spears and shit. And then obviously my dad was in bands, and my mom's boyfriend, who was a big part of my life, was also, he played drums. So I was around it a lot, but I just never, like, I always wanted to be a singer, but I didn't know that, like, I could be in a rock band until.
I wonder if I
Josie
like
Pacific.
actually had even seen Blink live yet. I can't remember.
Singularities.
Maybe I had. You know,
Seen them?
like seen them live, and I was like, okay, I'm fucking gonna go learn how to play guitar now. I think I probably was already
'cause
playing.
Yeah, because you said that
Yeah.
you got, like, one of their early
My
albums.
sister showed me my uncle, who's a comedian now, but he lived with us for a little while. He's a little older than me, just by 4 years or something. He's Cash's age, right? Him and Cassidy had the Cheshire Cat CD, and so we'd drive around in town, and they would play M&Ms, and the song that I was like really like, I was like, and it's such a stupid song, Touchdown
They're all
Boy.
stupid.
Well, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, this speaks to me. But I don't listen to lyrics. So, like, I was listening, I was like,
That's
this is
so
great.
strange.
But the lyrics are so fucking stupid, and that song, so dumb. But I just don't listen to lyrics. I just feel it. So I felt it because
I don't
if
get
you,
that.
like, take out the lyrics, you can be like, okay, this is kind of like at this, I don't know. That song, I was like, I think I want to play guitar. Because I'd already heard Damn It. And that, well, I didn't actually hear the Dude Ranch album. It was Cheshire Cat, and then I didn't really listen to the Dude Ranch album until maybe a little bit later. I went to see Blink-182 in San Diego.
That's so
I was
wild.
14 years old for the year 2000 millennium, and then I was 15. Yeah, that's what it was. I did see him live. And I came back from that. I was like, I'm gonna fucking do this. That was badass.
You saw them live, and then you.
Yeah, that's it. Now that I remember, and I listened to Dude Ranch because I just got Dude Ranch for the first time. So when I moved up to Colorado, I was 14 going on 15, heard Enema of the State, I was like, okay, I'm getting into Blink-182, but I didn't even think about like playing guitars. It's like I liked it fast because I skateboarded at the time. And then I went and saw them in that New Year's, and I'll never forget because I made out with some random chick right next to me, right? The ball dropped.
Wait,
I was
how
like
old were you?
14 or 15, probably 15. What?
You were just making out with random ass chicks.
It's New
at
Year's
14?
Eve. That's what you do. You make out with fucking, you know? Yeah, I was
Sorry,
just like,
I had
Of
my
age to do
first
that.
kiss when I was 17 at prom, so I can't. I'm like the most stereotypical, like.
Well, you
I
didn't go
was-
to Blink shows now.
yeah,
did
that
you?
was, dude, that was my best life. I'm like, I'm going for it.
Jesus.
Yeah. I remember her name too. It was Samantha, but I have no idea what her last name was because you don't ask that. And Weezer opened. It was a Weezer and Blink show, and Blink had bought the 2001 Dr. Dre sign because going into our 2000, whatever, Dr. Dre had it. And yeah, I was such a player.
No, I
Not
was
really.
17.
I had bleached blonde hair. I'll never forget, like blonde, yellow. Because, remember, I just started listening to Dude Ranch. And what's on Dude Ranch? Josie. And what's in
I'm gonna
Josie?
be honest with
Mark
you guys.
Hoppus has purple hair. Tom DeLonge
If
has
you-
yellow hair.
If you ask Brad a question about his life, he will tell you his entire life story. So
Okay,
we're
we can
gonna have to
continue.
cut it off
Sorry.
at some point.
You want to know what's ironic about the statement you just said? I was just about to, before I started yapping, I was like, nice short version, Joe. He's like, y'all gonna give me the short version.
and then you started going off. Yeah.
I was just
Sorry.
gonna finish
Couldn't
it
help
up
it.
with we kind of all what we have in common is like it ended up being that music is a lifestyle. So with Addie, it was like a lifestyle like from the beginning. She doesn't know any different. And then me and you kind of like got into it just different
To
time
get
periods,
chicks.
but really the same reason. But it was what I mean by lifestyle is like we were into the skateboarding, the
Yeah.
scene, all of
X
it.
Games,
So
kind of Warped Tour thing.
Yeah, I mean, I
yeah,
would say
even
that
though
too,
I
being
didn't
about
like
it too,
play
yeah.
music in high school, like I hung out with all those kids. Like I just skated and did other things, but it was all like combined. So it just like made sense, I guess, even though it was like later in life. It's like, oh, I still like kind of want to do that or whatever. So it was still like the reason.
I think I
Warped
just
Tour.
naturally gravitated towards rock music because I felt really left out and I didn't know where else to go and I didn't relate to anything. So that was kind of the like
also your
reject
dad.
circle. Well, my dad hates this kind of music.
What do you mean? Weren't
He
you into what he
only
liked?
likes 80s. Like,
Yeah, only.
But you like that
That's
too.
all you like.
No,
Yeah,
I
you
like
like
pop
80s.
punk and like My Chemical Romance and
Oh,
shit.
at
Yeah,
that
but before
time.
you were
He was
even
like-
exposed.
I'm talking about like around the time when you were like, which is
Disney
really early,
probably is
like
what, like,
into
first
music,
got me.
Disney.
or what got
Yeah.
you into it. Yeah.
Every birthday wish, there was a video of me, and I remember blowing out the candles and wishing that I would become a singer someday when I was like 3. So it's always.
I used to literally sit at my job in a cubicle because, like, I don't really believe in this kind of shit and this nonsense, but maybe there's some truth to it. And I would write on a piece of paper every day not every day, but a lot. And I'd be like, I would open for Blink-182 someday. I would write that constantly. And I fucking happened. Like, the law of attraction.
I did that with my signature. I was like, I'm gonna practice my signature. Have you seen?
Then I
them?
gotta do it twice.
Have you seen the books of my signatures? Just like thousands of times. me
Yeah, I
practicing?
would sign my signature at work, practice, to like not getting any work done. I would I taught myself how to like only on the two bottom strings what the notes were, like A, B, C, D, F. G. I didn't even know what notes on a guitar were till I was like 20 something. Like I didn't know what an A. I knew what an E was for like 10 years, just because it was the first. Well, not the first one, but when you're a novice, people are like, "This is your first string." It's actually your sixth string. Your first string's this one. But you're like, "Yeah, E." I was so stupid. And I thought in high school, it was like, because I didn't have a teacher at first, I was like, I think a bass, we just tune it upside down,
Oh
right?
yeah, you tuned the bass upside down.
We thought it was the opposite of a guitar in every way. So we're like, it's lower, not higher, and this one's got to be tuned. So we tuned it high, down for like 6 months. We were playing a bass totally wrong. So it was like the low was so stupid. Well, Troy was left-handed too. So literally everything was opposite for us. We're like, well, it's got to be.
Oh, he was left-handed.
But he played a right-handed bass.
Oh,
so we're like,
no.
well, let's just tune it upside down.
The kid logic.
So stupid.
I'm sad that I don't feel like. I mean, some kids probably still have it, but not like we did, where it was just like so cool to be in a band. Like everyone wanted to be in a band, and so kids just got together, and that's like Brad was just explaining.
Not
Don't
where
know
I live.
shit about it.
Were there a lot of kids like in bands when you were in high school?
Yeah.
There were
No
4
one.
at ours, like total, because we had a battle of the bands
Change
at
of
high
Pace
school.
was at my high school.
See, no, you had real bands by the time you were in high school.
Well, there was a lot of shit bands too, but I'm.
I
Just
know,
saying,
but there were a lot.
Where
like
did you go
us,
to school?
it was
Centennial.
No,
in
like
Peoria.
what city?
Peoria.
Oh, well, that's why.
Why?
No, I'm just talking about the era.
I'm saying the area of where I was in Scottsdale, so nobody played in bands.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Well, I'm
Oh,
talking
I
about
didn't know it was
the
an
era of both you guys. They're like, it was cool to be in bands still.
It's not
It's-
cool.
it was, yeah.
It was
Like-
not cool. Nope.
I thought it was
Social
cool.
Reject right here.
I thought it was cool, and after my
Maybe
first
that-
battle of the bands, I really thought it was cool.
Maybe you were at the very first stage when it was like getting phased out. I
I
guess.
don't know. Nobody thought it was cool. Nobody liked
'Cause-
rock music. Nobody liked.
What?
Yeah, nobody liked like.
Well, you
ripped
passed
up
away. Joe,
jeans
we're
and
so
stuff.
much
It was
older
all
than her. Think about it.
Abercrombie and Fitch and like
Well,
just
my high
like
school was like
clean
that, too.
cut. Like yeah, everything was
my high
just
school was like that.
super preppy and poppy and.
We had that, but it was just I guess like everything kind of combined together pretty well.
How old are you, Addie? You're don't say it. Joe, how old
I'm
are Don't say
30.
it. Why would you say that live? No one's gonna
In
subscribers
6
plummeting.
years?
Yeah, in 6 years.
33.
Okay.
But class
Yeah,
of
that's still
06.
enough. That's a whole.
So my
that's
high school
basically
is all
a high school
you know,
generation.
like it was like when Blink self-titled. I remember awaiting that album.
Yeah. See,
that
I
was
was
a
at the
big
start
deal.
of
I
it.
was
You were
like a
at the end
sophomore.
of it, and then she was right after you, which I guess it whatever
I would
happened.
still
then.
think that because that was like
I think it's just where. a
No,
product
that's
of
when
where I
rock music
lived.
started to die. By
Yeah,
the
I
time
guess
she
so.
was,
there was still
Yeah,
like
when
a
I
Day to
was in
Remember
high
and those
school-
bands like just starting for her era.
No,
but-
my era
But that
was
was the
like
mainstream.
It was like
I don't think they were
yeah,
mainstream enough to get kids to play enough good like
It
guitar
was
like they
definitely
were.
on its way out for sure.
Mm.
Because pop punk was like middle school for me.
Yeah.
So
Well,
like
yeah.
by that time it was like kind of like the Under Oaths and stuff, but like nobody
Yeah.
listened to that shit. Like it
I
was-
mean,
Yeah,
that was,
even the
yeah.
jocks like at my school, they still totally like were cool with. They would go to shows and stuff. Like it was all kind of, I don't know. Thinking back, it meshed really well. Everything.
Okay, let's play music. It's kind of what we're here to do.
You missed it, but there was an outage for like 4 hours, and Cox was telling me it wasn't going to get back up until 6 p.m. And I was like,
I love the like irony,
me.
non-irony of them being a bunch of, and their
Cox.
name is
Cox.
yeah.
All right.
This is an 18 up channel. Yeah, this is a comedy channel.
Saga, thank you for the 500 bits.
I apologize.
It's the J Club Swans. Can you feel my heart?
Honey,
What? What did I do?
nothing. We got literally sponsors in the chat. What are you doing? You guys, I don't even know how we have a career with this. You hoo-yah. She's supposed to be the Disney princess. I'm supposed to be the garbage pail. I'm the expendable one, right? You can always be like, oh, that's a guitar player. We're going to just get another guitar player. We can't replace her.
I just want everybody to know that BR is a huge lover of all things K-pop. So for his birthday, all he wants is for you to send him K-pop songs on Discord.
Honestly, I think the same thing with like sex scenes too. I don't really get why it needs to get just like, okay, all right, they banged.
It's like, I'm not going to fucking whack off in the theater here. I got it. All right? We're all a little bit turned on here.
Okay, Black Swan though.
Yeah, but that was still pretty quick. You mean the bed scene where she's by herself? Then she turns over and her mom's in the chair.
That was the next morning, but thank you. All right.
Wait, I don't remember the night before.
You don't watch it every 5 minutes like I do.
No wonder why I can't ever find you.
Halocene.com for all your Halocene related needs.